Good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing? Welcome, everybody. So, let's just make sure. Is the audio level okay? That's the most important thing that we need to check. How is it today? It's good. Oh my god. It's a MasakoX stream where the audio level is good right off the bat. Hey. Awesome. Well, okay. Welcome everybody. And so, this is I think the first debrief that we've had at the new place. So yeah. So anybody that might have noticed, basically, yeah, that's over there. Is where I filmed the super review. Did anyone notice actually that the review looks slightly different? It's because I've got a new camera. Got a new camera. It's a Panasonic GH5. Oh yeah. I managed to live the dream of videographers and finally get it. And Black Noctis in with it immediately, saying, people complain about Vegeta not getting screen time, then doubt him if Goku can break his limits. Why can't Vegeta people doubt him has me Chris miffed? Well, one thing's for sure. I don't know. Things are just really inconsistent here. But, so, we are here to debrief episode 122. And here's how you can get involved. You can leave a question by giving a super chat, which is a little dollar icon below. I will see it. I will get it listed here. Or you can send a PayPal donation up there. bit.ly/PartOfPatrol. And we can just get your question guaranteed to be answered, because as you can tell, this thing goes by really, really quickly. And, yeah, so you can do that. And, yeah, don't have to keep it just to this episode. It can be anything about Dragon Ball Super, about me, whatever. We're primarily just going to be looking at, you know, things at large. But, yeah, how many people have got watching? 574 people watching the stream. That is pretty sweet. But yeah, so let's just get things rolling. So either super chats, tips, I will get the questions. So let me just get to the dashboard and things. And yeah, now one big thing I didn't mention, I did not mention this in the review, and I kind of regret not doing so. It's basically Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan 2 Goku. That hair is specifically something to do with Super Saiyan 2. And I probably would think that's an inconsistency that wasn't corrected. I don't think that was intentional, because you look back at the next shot and it's just regular Super Saiyan. I don't know what that was all about. That was kind of interesting. And yeah, people are also talking about what is that new form for Vegeta that they talked about in the preview, and that's at the end of the opening. Is it some kind of new power or transformation or something like that? And yeah, in my opinion, I think it's probably, I don't think it's going to be straight up with it's not going to be Ultra Instinct for Vegeta. I think it's going to be something to do with Mastered Super Saiyan Blue, like we saw in the manga with Goku, in that all of the ki is contained inside of him. So this is like the Mastered Super Saiyan Blue. That's what I think it is. So it's fully concentrated, no waste of ki. Yeah, he's got it. So that's going to be Vegeta's own thing, because Goku can focus on Ultra Instinct, and Vegeta can have that form. So he gets something. Jamak Z says, thank you very much for the chat. Gohan needs a new form to beat Toppo. New form was hinted. Yeah, that's very true. There's something. That is something. I think Gohan will have it, but I have seen spoilers. I'm not going to talk about it anymore here, because it's not fair on you guys. If you want to check out the spoilers for yourself, then you can. We're not going to do that here tonight. But there are things to come, because there are more episodes, naturally. Erin Moriarty, thank you very much. First, I want to say you are the reason my brother and I call each other. Do you think any of the movie will be canon? Oh, yes. Of course, there is the movie that is coming out. Oh, hang on. Don't know what's going on here. Something's missing. Oh well. Something's going... Oh god, no, no! That was wrong button. Wrong button, my bad. But anyway, doesn't really matter. But I think the movie will be just kind of like an origin story of the original Super Saiyan God. I think it's basically stuff about the Saiyans. I really think that might be the case. Oh well. The Last Star Warrior. Hello, Masako. I wasn't joking about that voicemail. Voicemail? I don't remember a voicemail, if I'm honest. I might be derping. It's pretty early in the night. Well, late in the day. I've been up for a very long time. I was up at 6 a.m. Hair? Well, it's just that I had a shower. I had a shower about maybe half an hour ago. So, it's a little bit damp still. But, you know. Always make sure to have a shower every day. Yeah, I did derp out there, E-Man. Mr. Michael Lord, 2011. Wikiing Vegeta, King Vegeta sent Vegeta to Earth with Goku, not Sai. Oh, it's a what if. Oh, okay. With Goku, not like in Dragon Ball Sai where the roles were reversed. Oh, I don't really know. I think that could be somewhat cool. I just feel like Vegeta sent to Earth with Goku. I feel like it'd be one of those things where I feel like they wouldn't really get along with each other. It would basically be Vegeta goes around destroying the planet and Goku is his lackey, and Goku doesn't really get any personality whatsoever. So, yeah. I think it'd be very, very one-sided. PS4 Goose, thank you very much. Goku should try to use the healing power from Super Saiyan God on Vegeta, and assume it fails, goes to fight Jiren again, and Vegeta comes with a surprise attack. Healing power from Super Saiyan God? Oh, I think I remember that. I don't think I've seen it in action in the anime yet, I think. I'm not quite sure about that one, actually. I mean, it could happen. It could happen because Vegeta does wake up and he's not out of the tournament yet. He's still got plenty more to do. He wasn't thrown out of the ring, so there's still more. Michael Lara, hi MasakoX, love your vids. Thank you for all you do by keeping the DB community growing and happy. Hopefully this is enough for you to buy yourself a lunch or something. Cheers! Oh yeah, absolutely. Got this really cool sandwich place near where I live, and yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, they do a really good coronation chicken baguette. Really nice little luncheon, if I feel like just going for a little walk. Yeah, very nice stuff. So I can go and get myself a sandwich. And they do their own muffins too, so yeah. So, my opinion on episode 122. I will talk about more of it here, but I'm also going to do a super detailed video on Tuesday. So this I feel like we can go into more detail and properly analyze it, because I feel there's a good amount to talk about, because, you know, there's the fact that Jiren is actually really cocky. Vegeta proves that you don't have to be strong to be the best. And, you know, just really kind of plays Goku for a chump. Mind you, that's not really hard to do. Maya says, thank you very much. Super Saiyan Blue plus Super Saiyan Rage would be cool for Vegeta. Oh, Super Saiyan Rage, well, I don't really know about that. I think that might be a precursor to Super Saiyan Blue, so I think he might have passed that. But I'd like to see more explanation for that form in any case. Soldier Gigas 14, thank you very much. Has there ever been any mention of a former god of destruction? In the manga, Belmont mentioned he wishes to retire and let Toppo take his place. Well, yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I talked about that in my discussion video. He's been doing the job for about, coming up to nearly 200,000 years. And he just was like, I love this lifestyle. I want to have it, but don't want the responsibility. So I think I might retire. And then basically, Toppo is in the rings for it, because obviously Jiren doesn't want to be it, and Toppo is the next best thing. So I think that might be an interesting proposition. But I think, you know, gods of destruction could retire. I think they would probably either die, but then again, they're immortal, so they're made immortal. So I think they probably would lose their immortality if they did retire. Has there ever been any mention of a former god of destruction? Okay, that was Soju Giga, sorry. Black Noctis again, thank you very much. I hope we get more stuff in the Dragon Room. Oh, I'm pretty sure that we would. One thing I'd absolutely love to see is a manga about the daily life of a Frieza soldier. That'd be pretty neat. To see how it goes from a day-to-day thing. Get from their aspect. Brad Moneymaker, thank you very much. So was Vegeta's Final Flash like a Super Final Flash? Like, sort of like Super Kamehameha? Or would it be like a God Final Flash? Lol. I think it's just like a regular Final Flash or a blue Final Flash. But one thing's for sure, it was definitely something, a callback to the Final Flash against Perfect Cell. It's definitely that. I'm not sure whether this was cut from the review, but I basically did say, go ahead, flip that coin. As in, I think that's what Vegeta would want to do. 780 people? Wow, okay. We're getting lots of people here. Revolt. Oh, God, I lost my place. Revolt Laws was played. Who was the animator on the second half again? Seeing that animation was glorious. Yeah, right. Yuya Takahashi from episode 114. He made his comeback. He is not a full-time staffer for Toei. He's a freelancer. So, really, it depends on whether Toei wants to have him back. And honestly, I probably would think that they've hired him back, because there's a lead-in time about 6 to 8 weeks. So maybe they brought Takahashi back in again, because Toei went like, oh, wow, people really like that. Let's get this guy again. So he might get more work. And if we just see him more regularly, or maybe he might actually become a bigger director, that'd be fantastic. I mean, if we had more episodes like this one, Super would go like way up. Like really, really high up. Augustus Caesar, thank you very much. Hey, a belated Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you, dude. Same to you too. You think Vegeta will play a part in defeating Jiren? Or only Goku at the end, after all? I don't think that Vegeta will beat Jiren. I personally think that he will do some damage to Jiren, and he will definitely attain a new power, and he will hopefully use that with Kaba and get him stronger. But I think really it's just down to Goku and Jiren. This is turning out to be a bit of almost a carbon copy of the Perfect Cell arc, in a way, I think, in some degree. Ole Johnson, thank you very much. Hi, Masako. If a single Saiyan multiformed across 6 bodies, do you think the God ritual would work? Assuming the Saiyan was righteous, of course. I don't think it would work, probably because it's the same DNA. I imagine it has something to do with that, because technically it's the same person. So, yeah, I think it might have something to do with that. But not a bad idea, though. I like your lateral thinking there. João... Oh, lost the place again. João Eduardo Suarez El Silva? Do you believe that Toppo will knock out Gohan in 17? Also, do you think that Ultra Instinct Vegito is happening? Ultra Instinct Vegito, too early to say. Gohan in 17, I think probably Gohan will be knocked out. That's my prediction. Based on, it's based on kind of what they can do. Goku's not going to be eliminated. Vegeta's obviously got his own thing coming up. 17, he's been barely used, so they're going to maximize his potential. Frieza, well, they got to do something with him. Gohan, I think he's the weak link. I think he will be the one next. That's my prediction. I really hope that I'm wrong, and I don't want to be right. I really don't want to be right. Thomas Cosgrove, thank you very much. It has been confirmed the angels are not lying dormant. Theory evidence. Yeah, that's an inconsistency. I don't know what's going on there. And it does think my theory is that the gods of destruction aren't dead, per se. They've not been erased. They've been transported somewhere else. So, like, they are trapped in a literal other dimension. That's what my thinking is. The last Star Warning, the Beerus voicemail. Sorry for not clarifying. Oh... Yeah, I think, sorry, my mind's blanking on that one. I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Do remind me again. Dalton Lowry, thank you very much. The Ranger, interested in your opinion, Masako. If Vegeta gets his wish, do you think Bardock would return, and how would the Saiyans adapt to the new universe? I don't think Vegeta wants to bring back the old planet Vegeta. He wants to bring back the Universe 6 Sadala, because he's seeing, well, they're prosperous. They're basically... This is the Saiyan race as it should have been, not under the subjection of Frieza. They are much more prosperous, so yeah, I think he would be backing the wrong horse if he brought back, the old Planet Vegeta. Last one place. That was Ranger. Dalton Lowry again. Thank you very much. PS4 Goose. Thank you again. Goku healed himself when he fought Beerus. Oh yeah. Oh, that was a long time ago. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that was an inconsistency. Nick Sorensen, thank you very much. When the current arc is over, which of these would you want to do? What if Goku picked Cell instead of Frieza? Or what if Boo never fell asleep? Oh, I would probably... I'd probably do what if Goku picked Cell instead of Frieza. That would definitely be it, because I think there's something you could do with it, with Cell. I think there is something you could do. Because, yeah, it'd almost be... You almost have... If that thing with Vegeta happened, the final flash, I'd almost want to have Cell just going like, "Ha! Didn't work against me, it's not going to work against that guy." And then when it doesn't work, it's like, "Ha! Oh dear Vegeta, you've not changed one bit." There's so much sass you could have with Cell. He'd be just like, "Oh well, Vegeta, how are you doing?" Oh dear. We're not going to have any more experiences, or you're not going to screw things up again, are you? It's just going to be like Frieza, because he is part Frieza. So you get some elements of Frieza in there, some kind of different variation, I don't know. I think it'd be curious, that'd be fun. Last Star Warrior, thank you very much. I'm relieved that they gave Vegeta a different direction when it comes to transformations and power in general. It would seem equal but different. Yeah, exactly. Like, Vegeta gets his own thing that Goku doesn't get. So I think it means that he has his own thing. Goku has his own thing. They're going off in different directions, but one thing's for sure. It will increase. They get their own thing, they get stronger. There we go. The chase still continues. I'm pretty sure they'll have their own pros and cons. Jamax, Jamax Z, thank you very much. For Dragon Ball Super to go on beyond 2018, they will pass the end of Z. I don't know. Actually, most of the arcs, they tend to have a length of maybe about... They have like a time skip of maybe 6 to 12 months. So I think they can at least do another 2 or 3 arcs before they actually need to go past C. I think that's what they do. They've got time. They still got time, definitely. Probably at least another 150 episodes. So they could get away with it. Eric Rock fell backwards again. Chat, don't update Eric Rock. Do you think we're reaching the end of Super, or is there still plenty to explore? I love the music covers. Do you keep those up? I'm actually I actually realized it was really surprising. I didn't know there was going to be a new ending, and I was like, I found a music guy. I quickly made lyrics, and yeah. So there are lyrics to be had, and I think they just go... Let me just read them out. Spinning round and round like a whirlwind, the song that entwines you with the sky. Slowly rising up is the power that's so new it can't be identified. From my eyes begin to shed tears of meteors that fall down like raindrops. This feeling that has consumed my soul ain't gonna stop. From the distance I sense hope, shooting like a star across the night. The wish from long ago provides me much needed might. A never-ending melody, you face me. I'm ready for you despite being fearful. The surging meteors strike my heart. I'm reborn like an angel. So yeah, so those are lyrics, and I've got somebody online with the music, so hopefully if we can really get this out quick, it could be done in a couple of days. Hopefully. It's only a minute long, so there we go. Dalton Lowry, thank you very much. What if Goku killed Cell? Toriyama modified Piccolo's regeneration ability for Cell. So what would happen if it would have stayed the same and Goku killed Cell with that Kamehameha wave? Oh yeah, so basically I think it's with Piccolo, if you take his head off, like if you destroy his head, he would die. And if that happened with Cell, then technically Cell should have died then, but yeah, that would be kind of weird. It would be a bit anticlimactic, and Gohan would have never had Super Saiyan 2, that's for sure. Peachy Sakura 24. Do you think they might do something crazy to subvert expectations and have Universe 7 lose the tournament? It would be a twist. I personally would think if they did lose and Jiren was made the MVP, I think he would probably wish for all of the erasures of the universes to be negated. So he basically, because he doesn't want to be in the tournament, he's gonna want to wish for peace, and he's gonna want to wish for people to be, you know, brought back to life. Jiren is a really good guy. He is a very noble person. He may not look it, he may be quite stoic, but, you know, he's not a bad person. He's very, very selfless if you read the manga. It's very interesting. I like what they did there. Okay, we got Tanny in there. We got Ruby. There are mods, so do behave. Okay. Maya, my bet for Goku's wish. Fuse all current and past universes within Universe 7. I do think that could happen. That is definitely possible. At Last Star Warrior, okay, I will take a look at that after the stream. Thank you very much, though. My bet for Goku's wish. Fuse all current past universes with Universe 7. I think that's pretty much what they might be alluding to, with the fact that the Universe 7 only has 28 civilizations on it. Goku might say, sure, you can come hang out at our place. We got plenty of room. So basically you have every single universe in Universe 7, pretty much. If they kept it that way. Otaku Flame 39, what DBGT character would you get as a tattoo if you were forced at gunpoint to do it? Oh. Probably Gogeta. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He's the most powerful character, in theory, that in the entire Dragon Ball franchise. Plus, he's just so cool. The fact that he can knock down Omega Shenron with just a wink, pretty much. It's a wink. Come on. McBlob, thank you very much. And Last Star Warrior says, yes, I'm that desperate. Yeah, come on, dude. Don't worry, I will get to it, I can assure you. 836 people watching. That is so cool. We're nearly at 1,000, guys. Alright. Joao Eduardo again. It is hard to believe that the events of Super happened on the last episode of Z. Do you think those events will be erased from memories at the end of Super? Okay. Here's the way I see it. The way I see it is that in some way there will be a rift between the gods, and there will be like a judgment that the world of mortals and the world of the gods will become much more separate, more hands-off. So that means you can't commute between the sacred world of the Kais and stuff like that, and any access to the godly powers that Goku and Vegeta might have had were then terminated, so they don't have them anymore. So they could not, like, actually transform into those forms again. And most people have no memory of everything what happened. The only people that do have the memory are Goku and Vegeta. I think that's what you could do in a way. Everybody forgets about Beerus, Whis, the tournament, everything like that. The only two people that remember are Goku and Vegeta. So that's why I think that could be a thing. The Boom Guy... Oh, hang on, let's make sure that was nobody before then. That was Joao. The Boom Guy. What if Grandpa Gohan never died? How would the DBZ story turn out? They would still meet Bulma, I think. Oh yeah, absolutely. Gohan would be very respectful, and, you know, he would just be like saying, he would think, oh cool, oh lovely, Goku could have a friend. It would be basically like that. Gohan wouldn't go anywhere. He just would have more like banter with Roshi, pretty much, I think. That's what would happen. And obviously another training partner for Goku. TKO552, thank you very much. What do you think they do in reference to the passing of Hiromisuru? Do they recast Bulma, or do they try and find a way to get her to not be on camera? Well, I'm pretty sure they have plans for Bulma. I don't think they get rid of her, because that'd be disrespectful for the character. I think they probably have gotten a recasting. It's not really fair to speculate. It's a little bit like too soon. We don't have to worry about that for a while. They will have a plan, but really we should just remember Hiromisuru for who she was. God, it's just so hard to say how she was. Yeah, you just have to pay respect, really. It's just really sad. It was too soon, man. It was too soon. Really sad, but you know, she did very good. And it just really tugged at the heartstrings when she finally died. And, you know, and just like what the last words that Bulma said in her voice, it was just like, It's gonna be really weird. Fighters will be the last time, the most current thing that we hear a voice in. But yeah. They probably will recast her, but we don't have to worry about that just yet. There's still plenty of the tournament power left to go. Let's see. Okay. Eric Rock again. Can you please recite the Son Goku Super Saiyan speech? That gives me chills, and hearing about Bridge Goku say the actual speech was cool. Alright. I am the hope of the Omniverse. I am the light bulb in the darkness. I am the bacon in the fridge for all living things that cry out in hunger. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am Son Goku, and I am a Super Saiyan. Still really gives me chills to this day. Matt Cat. Any thoughts on Frieza versus Dispo? I think after being thrown around like that, he might lose temper and possibly attempt to kill Dispo. Thanks, Masako. Frieza might bargain. He might torture Dispo and go golden, because remember, don't forget, he hasn't shown his golden power yet. So he'll just be lulling Dispo into a false sense of security, and then he'll just go like, oh, do you have a transformation? Because I do. Oh, he'll be lapping that up. He's just gonna make it more justified for him to just like wail on Dispo later on. But I think it's pretty cool though. I did laugh out loud, not gonna lie, when Dispo went like, yeah, okay, I'll just grab you. It was just so funny, just like, what? I did not expect that. I really should have. The Ranger, thank you very much. If you could personally make just one change to any Dragon Ball canon, what would you want to change? Well, if you could not tell, probably the fact to have Raditz still be a thing and not die. That'll probably be one of them. What else? I don't know. Probably just that. That's the thing I can think of the top of my head. TKO552 did not mean to bum you out or be disrespectful. Nah, of course not, dude. Don't worry about it. It's all good. You know, it's a thought that we all have. So, don't worry, you're fine. Yeah, you're absolutely fine. I'm absolutely fine. Honestly. So, you're good. You're golden. You're golden, boy. Dalton Lowry, thank you very much. Tulat, I hope the End of Z time skip will be overwritten by Super. It's not fair to be Super to be limited in that way. I want to see Teen Pan and Super. Well, I think what they'll do, if they wanted to go past the End of Z, is that they have Dragon Ball Super, the Chronicles, or something like that. It's like a part 2. And that means they get to do things like that. They get to see Teen Pan and stuff like that. Or maybe rewrite GT. I don't know. But they would have to like make some kind of Shippuden type thing. That's what I think they'd do. Last Orwellian. I was flattered whenever I was at work and I was doing the impression of your Goku, and one of my co-workers walked in, not seeing me, and thinking I was the voice for TFS Goku. I showed him your channel. Oh, cool. Yeah, that is so neat. I always like it when people, you know, try to do the Goku voice. It's actually a lot harder to do than you think, but, you know, it's always a lot of fun. Yeah, it's always really quite funny whenever I do voices like that. Just, okay. Dalton Lowry again. Do you think you could push that What If Goku Killed Cell into one of your What If mashups? It probably isn't substantial enough for a full video, but I'd like to see what you would come up with. Yeah, that probably might come for a lightning round. We are due for another lightning round, actually. So basically, we just probably need to like have 3 or 4. But yeah, I'll definitely consider it for another one. Good idea, though. Thank you. Matthew Hafner, can you do a What If Piccolo learned the Kaioken? That'd be kind of cool. I don't know what he'd do with it. Unless we get a really cool Kaioken special beam cannon. That'd be kind of cool. Special beam Kaioken. Or maybe, what would be really cool is that if he doesn't use the Kaioken, sorry, he basically focuses it into the special beam cannon. So that kind of thing. So it's like a supercharged special beam cannon. Have some kind of variation that he has. Ollie Johnson. If Goku never hit his head as a child, do you think Gohan would have eventually been able to bring him round? Maybe he just thought everyone was hostile. Well, to be fair, Gohan was trying. Gohan had been taking care of Goku for a little bit of a period. So, you know, he did do that. It was just really, really difficult. So I think it would have been okay. But it would have just taken a lot longer. Rye Guy with a tip. Thank you very much. Hi, MasakoX. Happy 2018. Quick DB super question. The rules of the Tournament of Power stated that each fighter feels their birth planet's gravity. Does Goku feel Earth's gravity or planet Vegeta? And would this make any difference? Thanks. That's a good question. Well, I suppose it would be... Planet Vegeta in a way. But then again, they could probably rewrite that and say, oh, well, Goku may as well have been on Earth, really. So they'll probably justify it or something like that. That's my basic opinion. But, yeah. I do like that rule, though. In fact, that it levels things out, so there's no unfair disadvantages or something like that. Michael Lara, thank you very much. What are your thoughts on Vegeta having an offensive type UI? I feel like it could be fun if Toei references when Kid Trunks finally lands a punch on him in the gravity chamber. Happy sandwiching. Yeah, sandwiches. I like the sandwiches. I like the idea that Goku's is a defensive Ultra Instinct and Vegeta's is an offensive one. That it's some kind of variation, and if they did make Vegeta, it would be the ultimate Ultra Instinct. Ultimate Instinct? That'd be kind of cool. That'd be a nice little story. I mean, basically, if that were cool, like, that could be a thing. What if Vegeta learned Ultra Instinct? You know, and then we had that fusion. That'd be pretty cool. Vegeta literally one-hit KOing Jiren. Homeless losers, thank you very much. Why would Goku care about training fighting Oob for his strength, wherein Super Goku fought gods and prevailed? Someone of Oob's potential shouldn't have been a challenge for him. So why is he excited? It's because... Okay, I actually made a video about this, and the way I deduced it, and Haverock and I deduced, is that basically Goku's not being altruistic or anything like that. He's not being helpful to Boo or Oob or whatever. He's basically at that point where Goku has got nothing to do. He has pretty much overcome every single limit he had. He's got nothing to live for. He's basically just existing. It's peacetime, which is the curse for him. He's just basically seeing Oob as an opportunity to do something. He's vaguely strong enough. He's similar to that Boot guy that he fought a while back. Maybe he could get him just as strong, or maybe even stronger, so he can have someone to fight. It's simple as that, really. He's just not really being that... He's not being as selfless as you might think. It's just, you know... Oh boy, fresh meat. It's pure and simple, that. And it's actually kind of cold. That's really... It's just really like... Wow. Okay. You're really selfish, Goku. But why am I surprised? Yeah. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I think yours truly says Vegeta touched my heart in this episode. Yeah, absolutely. He really, really did a fascinating job. He had a really good one. He had a really good episode, and he was basically just saying the old thing that he said time and time again, about basically just saying, I fight for the Saiyan race and my pride and blah, 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 blah. But somehow it just worked. He's just saying, don't underestimate the Saiyan race, and... You know, Jiren was right, not, you know, right. Well, Jiren shouldn't have done that. Peachy Sakura says, Lanny had a what if for you in one of the Boo's Fury videos, but I forgot what it was. No, don't worry. I saw what it was, but I forgot myself, so, yeah. I know somebody did tell me, like, oh, Lanny called you out. And I'm thinking, well, to be fair, that's not a surprise. I have seen, I have seen videos like that, and the What If Nappa Turned Good thing was definitely inspired by that. People saying how to play Dragon Ball Z Monopoly, that'd be kind of cool. Maybe we'll work on that. Okay. Oh, it's been a long, long day. Wolf of the Name, I just see your thing there. What do you think about the new power of Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue? I did talk about this slightly earlier, and I think it has something to do with Mastered Super Saiyan Blue from the manga. Something that Goku had. So, I think elements from the manga are being brought into the anime, just to kind of bring some kind of sense of, you know, connection to it. Mr. Cranium, thank you very much. Hey Masako, I love your videos. Keep up the amazing work. With Toa and Mira becoming more prominent in Dragon Ball, do you think maybe there will be an inclusion of an arc in Dragon Ball Super, or maybe after Super and GT? I think so. I think probably, I honestly think that they will be included in some way. There'll be more elements from Dragon Ball Heroes brought in, because Dragon Ball Heroes is profitable, and if the kids see something they recognize in Super, they'll be going like, oh, I remember that thing from Heroes, wow, I gotta watch Super and buy all the merchandise and marketing and stuff like that. You know, it's just, that's the way it's gonna work. There will be a tie-in. There will be a tie-in for Dragon Ball Heroes if it is a profitable venture. Absolutely. Because otherwise, what's the point? That's the long and the short of it, really. It's just whether it's, you know, profitable. I know I'm being really cynical, but I think that's true. Augustus Caesar, you think Vegeta's pride will always be an obstacle and end up in failure, or could eventually be an asset, or is already, and do good or save the day? Well, it does him good because it does keep him in the game. When he should have given up, or when he could have given up, he doesn't. So, he definitely benefits from having that much pride in his soul. So, yeah. It's definitely not a bad thing for him to have. He absolutely needs it. Yours truly, sorry you have to go, but, you know, catch you later, man. Okay, looking good. I think we'll probably go until about 8:45, I think. So, we'll do another 7 minutes, and then I hope to be doing some streaming in about, over on my Twitch, about 9, just after 9. So twitch.tv/MasakoX_TFS. I will include a link to it in the description, so you can go over and join it. After that, we'll be playing some World of Warcraft. I've not touched that game in 4 years, and I just want to see all the updates. So, boop. Yeah. So yeah. It may be a thing, but I really like playing World of Warcraft. I've been playing the game variation since 2005, on and off. So I kind of just want to get back into it and just try it again. Might be a really good, like, chill out stream on Sunday. Tanny say, damn, you beat me to it, Masako, with the link. And it's like, oh well. Gargo sent the Parta manga. Actually, there is somebody working on a side part of manga, and it's just taking a very long time. To be fair, he's doing it like pro bono, so I can't ask him to go any faster. And yeah, if he did it again, I would definitely pay him. But he's just doing it out of the kindness of his own heart, so I'm not going to push him too much. It'll come out when it comes out. But Golden Gamer, do I still play D&D? Well, we are. I'm playing with the loading crew, but they're just currently working on another. They're working on the game map for their Kingmaker, I think that's it called. So they're just building all the maps and getting all the lore ready. So once that comes back, I will be sure to leave a link, definitely, because I'm looking forward to that. They're really good fun playing with the loading crew. I saw something else in here. Ryguy donated. Thank you very much, dude. Another one. Hey, Masako, have you heard of the Dragon Ball and elimination theory? In the intro video for the Tournament of Power, each Universe 7 warrior is holding a Dragon Ball, and the star on the balls show the elimination. Krillin, 1 star, 2 star. Oh yeah. Let me get that up. I want to have a look at that just to remind me. Elimination theory. So, I'm just trying to think. That shot's not quite good enough. But basically, what are people saying? Here's predicted order. So basically, well, it did sort of work, almost. The theory is that it's basically based on the number of stars that are on the Dragon Balls that they're holding. It was Krillin, Tenshinhan, Roshi, Piccolo, 17, 18, and then Frieza. It wasn't quite that way. 18 went first. But then again, it was a last-minute switch or something like that. So, it could have been a last-minute change. So, it might have been right at the time they made the intro. But it could have changed. But, interesting. Not bad theory, though. Not bad theory at all. Let's just check. Lord Q, thank you very much. Hey Masako, love your vids and your Goku voice and cries of marketing cracks me up. Hope you had a good Christmas. Mitch from New Zealand. Well, thank you very much, Mitch. I hope that you had a really good Christmas and New Year too. So, thank you very much for checking by, right? Time Wrath, thank you very much. What happened to the Supreme Kai since they were killed? Why didn't they appear in the other world? And are South and Grand Kai trapped inside Fat Boo? I think probably it's just down to convenience on Toriyama's part. So, maybe they are somewhere, but once they die, they... Oh, well, no, because Kai aren't people. They're basically grown from fruit. So I imagine if they die, they get eaten. Or they get eaten, they get digested, so they don't come back. So they live for 75,000 years, and then that's it. So I think that's the way it works. I guess that's my idea. Kenkashi501, thank you very much. Would Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Jiren be a good thing or a bad thing? It'd be interesting, that's for sure. I would like to see that. The Last Star Warrior, in a D&D campaign I'm playing as a time-manipulating Saiyan. How powerful could that be in your opinion? Let's look at Future Trunks. He's pretty powerful. But yeah, stopping time is always a really cool power. That and super speed. Super speed's probably my favourite power, if I could have that. I think it could be really cool. It could be very interesting, definitely. Duma B2, when you guys get to the Buu Saga and Jeets finds out about Super Saiyan 3 after his fight with Goku, can you have a relationship rivalry drama when Jeets meets Goku again? Because that would be hilarious. Oh, I'm pretty sure there'd be loads of drama there. But yeah, I really think that has a lot of potential to be really funny. A lot of wit. Could be really funny. But oh, that is a long way away, man. Long way away. E-Man saying, Kai are fruit? Where did this information come from? Toriyama, it was like, maybe a few years ago, around the time when Kai came out, he had like an addendum, basically saying that Kai grew from fruit, and if there was like a golden fruit or something like that, it was destined, that heavenly being was destined to become a Supreme Kai. So basically, Shin was born from a fruit, Kibito, any sacred being that lives in the sacred world of the Kais comes from a fruit, from a tree. And it's a Shinjin. And if they're gold or shiny, they're destined to become a Supreme Kai. So that's what happened to Shin. And Shin is probably the last one in Universe 7. Like, there's not been another one since. So maybe that's why they've not replaced them. That's my best guess. But anyway, so I think we're going to be wrapping things up for today. Thank you for all so much for tuning in. And we will be back with more debriefs in a much more regular basis now that I'm all moved in. So things will be a bit more consistent. So yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you want to check out Twitch, you can do that, twitch.tv/MasakoX on store TFS. In the next 15 to 30 minutes, I will be playing some WoW. So if you want to come over and chill out, then that'll be awesome. Before we go, Doom'n'B says, thoughts on Jelly Vegeta being Brian Drummond leading to a Sabat versus Drummond voice-off? Absolutely awesome. Fantastic casting idea. Brilliant choice. And judging from the clips, I think Drummond still got it. Bye, Augustus Caesar. Thank you very much. And thank you all so much for tuning in. And hope you have a good rest of your weekend and a good week going forward. Until next time, guys. Catch you later. And have a good night.